age, as well as in future we are also looking at exploring parcel deliveries as well, that can end up in smart lockers, smart boxes. Yeah. So our vision is basically, we want to redefine the way people store their belongings and also how they receive parcels, receive and also send parcels as well. This is also something that we are trying to redefine. And obviously our vision is to achieve this vision, the mission is to build the largest network of smart lockers that has to be easily available wherever there is a need. Wherever people have a need for short-term storage, the smart locker should be accessible within 2 to 3 kilometers from their point of need. So that's our mission, to build that India's largest smart locker network. So that's what we are aiming towards. In fact, already we started this journey 3 years ago, and we can probably say that we are one of the big ones in terms of the number of smart locker installations that are there in this country. That's what we have built. And briefly, I think my co-founders were already introduced. They will talk about themselves in a couple of slides. So I'll talk a little bit about myself. I'm basically from Bangalore, so I did engineering in 2000 to 2004 in Anvesana Institute of Technology in Bangalore. Post my engineering, I pursued my career in IT. I worked for Infosys for around 4 years. I was here in India, then for Infosys, I was in UK for a year. Then I always lean towards business administration and how the technology is helping business. So that's what was my interest in. So then I pursued MBA in Germany. Then I ended up living in Germany till the end of COVID. So I worked in Germany for an antivirus software company in various functions. I've done advertising, I've done marketing, I've done product management. So various functions, I gained good experience, and I always wanted to come back to India to do something on my own, to give back to the Indian society and to build something on my own. And that was my ambition, and I came back to India post-COVID and started building a couple of startups, and SafeCloak happens to be my second startup. So I built another startup before this. My very first startup, it was called as 𝐒𝐮𝐲. It was kind of a marketplace for bringing local merchants and local consumers together. Unfortunately, that didn't work out very well because of the quick commerce revolution that happened, but it's okay. It's part of learning, it's always a journey. So then I stopped that one, then we came together and we thought of building SafeCloak. So basically we realized that in India, the smart amenities, or India is actually going through a digital transformation. We see that happening everywhere. Everything is getting digitized. And we have experienced that when we traveled, we saw that keeping bags in a cloakroom in railway station is such a hassle. And you have to give it to a third-party person. I don't know how to trust the guy. And if you have laptops, he doesn't take your bag. And if you have valuables, they say, no, we cannot take the ownership of that. And these are all the pain points. And then plus, of course, they force you to lock your bags. So they'll upsell a padlock, and then that's another challenge. And so this is all some pain points that we noticed, and they take your bag literally, write something on it and throw it somewhere on a shelf. And this, you don't have privacy, somebody's just mishandling your luggage. And we thought, okay, we need to do something about it. So basically, we have seen a better experience. So when I lived in Europe, we had smart lockers in all the railway stations, in all the tourist locations, you could find that. And that particular amenity, that particular infrastructure was missing in India. And that was the impetus. That's kind of is what motivated us. And of course, my co-founders also have traveled around and lived in Europe, traveled in US and Southeast Asian countries, and they have seen these amenities. And we thought, okay, let's bring this to Indian market. And that's how we started. That's how our journey started. That's how we kind of came up with that vision and built our mission statement. And here we are now. So in terms of just to kind of understanding what is the landscape, what is the market we are looking at. These are some numbers. In India, on any given day, there are around 103 million daily commuters who are traveling, who are using some mode of transport and moving around. And everyone, I think even you students, you are carrying your luggage wherever, your bag with you wherever you go. And everyone who is traveling for any reason will always have a bag with them, right? And they need a safe place, they need a place to store that bag, and that's what exactly is the market or the numbers we're looking at, right? And then we also see around 7.4 million shoppers. We also see shopping malls was also a surprise for us, that people do need luggage storage in shopping malls, and that helps shopping malls as well to